Dear the English language, fuck you. I hate you. And I know, a lot of other languages have similar problems, but at least they sound prettier. Not beautifuler though, because for some reason, that just doesn't make sense. And again, I know, I use it every day, it can't be that bad. But what this is a rant. I'm going to complain. I hate that can happen, by the way, that two words the same can go back to back. Police, police, police. An independent clause. Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo. Buffalo, buffalo. All the practice he had no effect on the quality of this video. And I know, past tense of past tense. But do we really need that? We, I say to you. Does that mean yourself and myself and possibly another? Or another and myself, excluding you? You. Is that just one person, or is it more like y'all? Isn't this confusing? Is not this confusing? Is this not confusing? Where does the not go? I will not do that anymore. I won't do that anymore. Will not, won't. Where does the O come from? I know you, the English language, probably don't care. Letters don't seem to mean that much to you anyway. The letter C is useless. We need only S and K. And OU can be O, as in though, or as in enough. And GH, that's just a mess. And I know, some people say words in ways different to others. Is it either or either? Either or really. But homographs, I just don't understand. The Beatles live. Did they survive some tragedy? Or are they just performing live? I read often in the summer, or I read often in the summer. Is that imperfect or past tense? Hard to tell. And you know what? Homonyms are fine. Hard, difficult, hard, solid. That's fine. And also knowing that 2 is a number means surplus means in the act of transitioning or indicates infinitives, I can get past that. But then I remember that the not all too common word azalea has only one meaning, but somehow we rounded the sounds and had to duplicate 2. Well, actually, azalea comes from Greek, meaning dry. It does have two meanings. But maybe that's your problem, the English language. Too many languages compiled into one. You're a mess, the English language, I'm sorry to say, and it's a problem. But hey, at least you don't demand gender, because that would make things much worse. Except when you do. Countries are she and so too are ships. And why must you make gender neutrality so hard? It is offensive and they is plural. But perhaps I'm being too harsh. Perhaps you can change. I'm still stuck on it. It is raining. What even is it? Had I just said raining, it couldn't mean much else than that there's water falling from clouds. So why, the English language, must you insist on having a subject when a verb would do fine? It's clear it's unneeded. You don't even conjugate for the subject, but rather the object. There are dogs. There is a dog. So why even have it at all? And I know I said this before, but you're a mess, the English language. Too many languages compiled into one, and you can't even do that right. This is not a parfait. Parfait means perfect. This isn't perfect. It's fucking ice cream. A la mode also does not mean ice cream. It means in the style, or fashionable. Fuck you, the English language. Fuck you. I'm sorry, the English language. I love you. I was wrong. You too sound rather nice, so it's hard for me to tell. You're flexible. I can start a sentence the wrong way and still end up okay. What this is an apology. And I'm sorry. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. That wasn't fair. 40% of that sentence is a name, and you is fine. If ever I need plural, you guys will do fine. And I appreciate that is this not confusing could be contracted into isn't this confusing, because I'm lazy, and you make speaking easier. And I'm sorry the letter C. It's true. Nice can be spelled with an S and cat with a K. But chair? I don't think so. And homographs? They're fine. I'm not stupid. I understand context. I know you don't bow to the emperor, and neither do you shoot a bow. And I know, sovereignty used to be found in a monarch, a he or a she, and the feminine gender just sounds more respectful. Countries should be she, the English language. You were right. And I complained when you were inconsistent, and then when you were consistent, always having subjects, I complained again. I'm sorry, the English language. It is raining is a beautiful sentence. And parfait, I'm sorry, is a dessert of French origin. I was wrong. And guess what? You're pretty great. It's great how you put context on different syllables depending on context. We progress quite rapidly. This was your progress. Verbs at the beginning, nouns at the end. Progress, progress. Thank you, the English language, for being so great, so useful, so widely spoken. You're actually not that bad. Actually, I love you. Signed, Josh Messmer.